Hello, hello. Hey, friends. Placid, plastic, duck friends. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is Tuesday a regular thing now? I thought it was a one-off last week. No. Tuesday. Oh, camera. Hello? You just hear ducks falling. Camera, why are you not on? You were working 2 seconds ago. Now? Hi! Yeah, no, Tuesday's regular now because of my own schedule. It just works better for me. Last week was very, very nice for streams for me. So, yeah, it's now Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. It's mainly my gym stuff because I'm prioritizing that this year as well. So, yeah, it all works out nicely. But I hope you're doing well. Voodoo, Greenie, Arby, hello, hello. I am a little bit stressed. Not stressed. I'm overwhelmed. But not in a bad way. It's weird. So that's why I'm making ducks today. We were going to do some other things, but I was like, my brain is so creatively overwhelmed that I cannot I cannot deal with doing anything else right now. I don't know what it is. I feel fine. I feel great. I'm just like, I have so much that I want to do. Whee. Oh, you can't see the ducks. I have so much that I want to do, and I can't do it. Like, it's it's not even a bad thing to be stressed about. I'm just turning it into something it's not. But it's like, I want to make this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do that, and then I don't know which one to do, so then I just end up doing nothing. But it's fine. It's fine. Maybe. But we have 2 ducks to finish off. I started these last week and they have been on the sofa for a week because I've been working on other stuff. So we have another yellow one and then a darker purple one. Too big games simultaneously, you're overstimulated. That is true. That's very true. I didn't even think of that, to be honest. Not that it's a bad thing though, I'm not complaining. It's just, it's like, whoa, you know? I want to do so many things and I am doing no things. Which is a me problem and I'll figure it out. But do I have everything? Needles? Yes. Stuffing? Yes. What else do I need? Ah! Oh, they're there. Okay. I want to play versus how many can I play? Exactly. I'm also like playing Skyrim as well in my own time, which is really nice, by the way. I'm really enjoying Skyrim. But whoever decided to play 3 humongous games at once is a little bit... that person being me. It's like I completely forgot it's February. And I need to do the sub goal for this month, which subs will still count towards this month, even though I haven't said what the goal is yet. I'm thinking it's a baking stream, because Kino really wants cupcakes or muffins. So it might be that, but I don't know. Oh my god, a donut? What kind of donut? Oh, I love donuts, chat. Donuts are so good. That submarine duck is going absolutely crazy. Duck cookies. Hi Savio, that's a good idea. I was going to do a cooking stream, but I want to do something from the Horizon cookbook and I don't have that yet, so we can't do that. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm just like feeling good. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't feel like shit anymore. Have some sort of a routine now. Thanks for the lurk, Harvey. Take the dog out. Oh my god. Hey, Marco. Now I'm hungry. Me too. Now I literally have cookies waiting to be made. I was gonna do them at the weekend, but I didn't because Kino did his back in. So I was busy doing other stuff. Copper's on fire again. I've only had this game open for 5 minutes and everyone's on fire. Make the cookies. Should I make the cookies after stream? No, chat, I can't do that. I'll make the cookies tomorrow. No. Because the original plan was I was supposed to have the house to myself this week. Because Kino was going to be away with work people. But that did not happen. So I just didn't get around to doing my cookies. I was going to do my cookies as a nice little Sunday treat for myself. While I crocheted and watched movies. Not that it's his fault. It was like, whoa, it will happen quick, you know. I don't even know what happened Sunday. Apart from Mass Effect. I don't know what I did beforehand. Where the hell am I with these ducks? I don't remember where I left off. The cookie delay, I know. I know chat feels sorry for me. Shimake, no, I know. No, he's feeling better today. He's at the gym. Trying to slowly come back. Did anyone get a commission from Kelso? I did, because I'm about to do something crazy. Fell into Mass Effect stasis field. You haven't unlocked that skill yet? I don't know what's going on. I feel great, chat. I don't want this to come across as I'm complaining. I just don't really know what's going on. I just feel weird, and I feel annoyed that I can't make 6 things at once while also filming content while also streaming. You know? It's a weird conundrum that I'm feeling right now, but I'm fine. I'm great. Jesus Christ. Why is my... Where am I? Hold up. Oh. Do I have names off? No. Okay, fine. Don't show my name. Oh, I'm there. What is this one then? He has a knife. That's you. Wait, I didn't even... We basically have all the ducks now, so we're not going to get any more, which is sad. Unless I buy the, like, expansion stuff, DLC. So we're just going to be watching them vibe today. The knife duck is you. It's what popped into my head. This one doesn't pop the others, that'd be funny. He's getting close. But yes, I did get a commission from Kelso, and no, I'm not telling you what it is, because... Jesus Christ. Because it's fun. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And maybe I'm finally doing it. Some of you might guess what that is, but I'm not saying nothing. Well, I was getting the pattern up, and I did everything but that. Hit. Maybe I'll stop being a pussy. Duck. Hi, duck. Teasers? Sassy mouth? Yeah. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood again. Tuesdays are just like weird moods. Let's start with Yellow Ducky because he's nearly done. And also, I think today we'll make a leaf hat. Kino's flying again. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I think, do you know what it is? I think I'm having too much sleep. I think I'm sleeping too long. And I'm waking up too refreshed. Again, this is not a bad problem to have. Where am I? Oh, I'm doing the eyes on this one. Okay, ignore me. This one doesn't... This one can wait. This one needs more. Gremlin time for real. That's how it feels. But anyway, chat. Enough about me and whatever the hell is going on in my head. How are you? How are you all doing? How was your weekend? Speaking of Kelso. Chat, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait. I couldn't count this morning as well. I was doing another project and miscounted, surprise, surprise. So I won't be surprised if today is the same. Cold. The wind right now is insane. We were being held hostage by leaves outside our kitchen door. There was just piles of leaves. Just chilling there. You gotta come too. I'm excited to see yours. She sent it to me. I was like, gimme. Gimme now. Oh, I love art. I love art. From cool people. See, chat, I have already... It looks like I haven't crocheted in about a week. She did. She was so fast. I mean, what I've asked is not like too in depth, but she got it done. I ordered it in the morning. Morning here. I don't know what time that is for her. But at like 6, 7 a.m. here, and then she sent the first sketch at like, what was it, 4 p.m.? I was not ready. My body was not ready for what I was about to see. I had not had enough time to prepare. And now I'm looking at a radio. What if I told you it'd be done today? Kelso, I'm gonna scream. Do you know how emotional I was getting last night? I was genuinely... I was genuinely getting teary. Also, chat, we figured out why the PC was making so much noise. It turns out that one of the fans was like, or is still, was tilted. So it was like banging against the side of the case. We're going to take it apart the weekend potentially and see if we, because it's still kind of doing it. But that's what it was. It was decided in line, I said a week. She cuckoo crazy. So it's fun to work on. I've been... I can't show you because I don't want to show people just yet, but it's my phone background. The sketch is my phone background currently. That's how like... That's how I feel. Okay? That's how I feel. What am I doing? Chat, I'm all over the place again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I love art. Also, I need to get to IKEA so I can get these fucking frames. Something keeps happening, which means I don't end up going. Don't tilt your fans. What, my millions of fans? Oh my god. No, I don't know what happened to it. He said he picked it up a little bit and it stopped. And then he could like see that it was hitting the side. It's already much quieter than it was. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that was what was doing it. I've also been biting my lips too much recently. Three, 4. Can you hear the music, by the way? Is it too quiet? I've completely forgotten how to do the ducks. I spend a week not doing ducks, and I forget. Should I do one with a knife? Oh my god. Greenie, I'm gonna send you one with a knife. You're telling me that my fans may be tilted too? Maybe. Because it was like every so often it would sound like clicking. And yeah, apparently, whether it's loose or something, whether we've knocked it by accident when we were sorting the desk out. It seems better now, so maybe it's something to check, see if one of your fans are knocking the case, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna make you one with a knife. And you can go with your rod. Oh my god, chat, I can count. The only remaining moving part in a computer now. Yeah, I don't even know which one you said it was. There's 3 in here. But yeah, that's apparently what it could be. It's still way too loud than what it should be, but again, we just think it needs cleaning. Greenie with a knife sounds dangerous. Don't piss her off. Don't piss her off. But chat, I finally actually have stuff on my website now. I have the dice bags for now. Although, typically, I am still waiting for a bead order so I can finish them properly. But I'm hoping to do the ducks this week as well. So if you want a duck, go get a duck. A butter knife. I love butter knives. Why is everything falling? The ducks have fallen. And they can't get up. I did arm day yesterday. This hurts. This hurts a lot. I didn't even know I was using certain muscles for crochet, but I'm feeling them all today. I started this morning, I was like, hold up, this is new. Duck you? Hold on. What? I can't see, it's too dark. Duck you too. This one's me. I'm no longer the boring one. I didn't even see that one. Foul language, can you believe it? Do red duck like it. That's your mom's favorite color. I will do an extra red duck. This, I think, is that one? I think Kino wants that one. I keep making stuff and then he's like, oh, I want that. I'm like, no. But chat, I am gonna make him, was that him? No. I'm gonna make him a Gengar. Because that's his favorite Pokemon. Maybe we can do that next week. He's just not allowed to come in. I'll ban him for that day. He has to stay in the gym all day and not go on Twitch. But I was in the middle of making the characters from It Takes Two, because that was one of the first games we played together. That was a funny game. And I just haven't got round to it, so maybe we need to do them on stream as well. That was for our anniversary, but I did not get it done in time. Whoops. Oh! I hear this song and I am not the same after hearing that song specifically live. Hey Sam! How you doing? Also, I did try to set up the second camera, but we don't know where it's gone. So, it's not helpful. I was literally thinking about the PS concert. Was it yesterday? Day before? I was like, man, I went back and just started watching all the old videos that I took. Ugh. Almost a year already. There are some things coming up that I'm like, how was that a year ago already? Time has... poof. Gone. I don't get it. I don't like it. Can you still hear the ugly crying we did? Yes. You can hear the sniffling. It was beautiful. It was a great time. Thinking about that was such like a nice time. Because I then went to Amsterdam afterwards and then I met everyone and then I spent time with Greenie and it was, oh, it was great. Take me back. Did Spotify die? Hello? Why are you setting me on fire? Oh, no, it's just quiet song. If that office still had the lights on, I hope not, because that is a high electricity bill. That was odd. I don't understand offices that do that. Just turn the lights off. It's creepy. Or is it creepier with the lights off? I just wouldn't want to be in an office. If I ever worked in an office, I'm not the last one leaving. When the ghosts... I want to go back. How perplexed we were by the office. Was that... No, that wasn't the little office. Was it? No. Or did the little office used to be there? I can't remember. I'm just glad you got home safe that day because I felt so bad just dropping you at the train station and be like, I gotta catch a flight, bye. But also the timing it could have given me 1 or 2 days grace. Hi, buddy. Bye. Good jib? Oh. You okay? Yeah. It was all good, okay. I felt so bad. Oh, grand Kino of the distance, did thine die in the gym? I don't think he heard me. Nina, oh my god. It's not thine, it's thy, but shush. Why is it so tangled? Also, chat, were you impressed with my yarn? It took up the whole sofa. What's the ... for? I was also surprised. Like, I knew it was going to be a lot, but I didn't think it was going to be that lot. Whoops. You know what it's for? Do I? Oh. Don't go to the gym, chat. It's a scam. It's a scam. I love this song. It's time for the beak and... Oh, of course I forgot the black yarn. Oh no. Yes, I did. Now I want to watch more of the concert. I'm so sad some people didn't get to see it.
Have a shower.
Have a good shower. Ducks.
I can see that.
Have they at least released maybe a full video to watch? I mean, wasn't there someone filming when we were there? I swear there's more ducks than there were last time. I don't remember that tree looking one. Yeah, there was someone like running around filming. So I don't know what they ended up doing with that footage, if anything. I was also hoping that since they cancelled God knows how many, that they would at least do that. PC Duck is back. Duck meter. Oh, it's still going? Oh. Who said we got all the ducks? Huh. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Have you been playing any good games or reading good books recently? Been playing Skyrim. Having a great time with it. Oh my god. I'm wanting to get back into reading again. I'm currently reading Six of Crows and I'm like halfway through. I just hope I remember what happened. I think I last read it in like November. I get so bad with reading. It's like I really like it. But like whenever I'm like, oh, I have some free time, I'm just like, game. But I want to get better at reading. Because I always feel so good after I have. And I have so many books I want to read. It was near you back in October. But couldn't really justify it. That's fair. Throne of Glass, good game Sea of Stars, good book The Everlasting. Oh, chat, don't give me more recommendations. I swear the last 3 streams, it's testing my ability to talk. Boom, 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 boom. Hi Nina. Hi, hi, hi. Hi duckies. Hi, hi, hi. Quack, quack. I didn't know we were still getting ducks. Where are they going then? Because it said that we've got them all. Where's that tree one I just saw that's not here? Okay, well we're unlocking ducks, but I don't know where they are. Got some French novels. Okay. That sounds fun. So need to read some books, get ready for Hail Mary. That's becoming a movie with Ryan Gosling. That guy's in everything. We're hopefully going to start reading before bed again because we used to do that and we used to sleep really well. So maybe that will kickstart my reading again. It's like I would or like listen to audiobooks while crocheting, but I feel I just don't take them in as much with audiobooks. Like I do, but I just feel like there's something about physical books. They're just so much better. Same author who did The Martian. I don't know who did that. Physical reading helps me retain more than anything. Yeah, I think if I'm listening to it and reading it, then that's better. The submarine duck has gone AWOL. But if it's just audiobook, I like zone out without realizing, and then I zone back in and I'm like, what did they just say? And I have to keep going back. I know that's a me problem. But we're talking books, we are. Good games and good books that we've consumed recently. I flattened his head. Oh no. You've got this one? Which one? Let me add it to my TBR right now. As if I don't already have 1,000 books on there. I need to go grab my black yarn because I'm unprepared. Really bad relationship with reading, or are you trying to get your mojo back by reading fanfic? No, it's not a book. It still counts. It still counts. Anyone who says fanfic is not... I need to stop doing that. These muscles here. Fuck. Non-existent yesterday, I found out. Yeah, anyone who says fanfic is not reading or writing can shush. It's all the same. I'd say fanfic is a good way to go though, to get back into stuff. I don't know why it's so... it's because I always just default to games. Or crochet. I know that's not a bad thing, but... I want to do both. Okay. Hello. Thank you. The healing season of pottery? Kind of sounds warm and uplifting. The cover was adorable. Wait, that sounds cute. I already like the sound of that. Why is there two me's? No one wants that. Hello. Hello? Why is there two ducks? Duck you chat. Fanfic is your inspo for many things. Fanfic is underrated. Some of the gems that are within fanfiction is crazy. I made a manga wants to get into literature. Japanese literature is what you'd recommend? Since it's easier for them to get into. Okay. Noted. Ducky has eyeball. Just singular ball. E33 fanfics. You mean that incredible game that came out last year and I'm only just playing? You mean that one? I love that game. Chat, did you know I love that game? Chat, did you know that I'm still not over what happened last stream? I'm still being a moody bitch about it. Fanfic is a pillar of fandom, and anyone who says otherwise is just choosing not to see it. Was other fanfic that inspired you to start writing fanfic and short stories? Exactly! I'd say fanfic is just as important as, like, VP or artists, cosplayers. But I also think it's still... Maybe it's underrated because I'm not in it as much as the other ones, but I still feel like a lot of people overlook it. Missed half a ducky? You did. The duckies are getting eyeballs now. I hope Walk with Doggo was good. Do you want to write fanfic again? I miss writing stories. I will not say no to you doing so, and I will not say no to reading them. Just putting that out there. Why have I made this so difficult for myself? Just tie the knot. Okay. Or don't. I don't care. Tie the knot! My nails are too long for this. There we go. My number one fan for real. You ain't getting rid of me. If anyone else takes the number one fan spot, they're gonna know about it. Okay, what happened to your eye? Okay, you need to fix your eye. What is this? What is this? What did I do? Oh no, anyways. That flamingo better stay up on there today. Or at least get popped. Start doing D&D Horizon crossover. Ooh. That's sick. We like that. That's better. Hard to showcase it at other art forms. Yeah, that's true. I feel like if you don't know about fanfic places, then it can be difficult for some people. I'm really making this hard for myself today. A certain goofy ass ship. I'm looking forward to seeing where Expedition 33 goes, even though I am still mad at it. I have not forgotten. But I think we left off at a pretty cool point, so I'll play it. Is that better? Or are you just gonna have a mangled eye? No, that's better. It will redeem your hope in well-written games. I wonder what game first made me doubt good writing. So chat. Say goofy because it's the only canon interaction they have. Is one's looking at the other's dead body. But then fanfic writers make everything so cute. What the fuck? That's funny. Couldn't possibly something that ironically has the initials BS. Yeah, you know, I used to feel bad for thinking that everyone was just talking about bullshit for a good few months when I first saw it, and then I was like, oh, not that. But now I think I was onto something. Now I think, yeah, that's what I meant. It's Verso Gustav. What? Oh my god. I need to find it. Well, about that. Submarine Duck is not doing too well. He's going for it. I wish I could like pick them up and plop them places. That'd be funny. Can you see that? Yes. Oh, it's the shadows. I was like, why does my hand look so dirty? It was not. Do do do. Who's ready for the speedrun chat? I'm not. I'm gonna be so stressed. But it's gonna be great. Maybe. Can't take me back. I've honestly missed playing it. I don't play it in my own time. It says I'm playing Horizon, but that's just because I've literally got it on in the background for the music. I'm not playing it. But, yeah, I miss it a lot. Maybe we just have to play through it again after the speedrun. Maybe. They're just always such chill streams whenever we play Horizon, but I don't know. I don't know if it's time to just focus on other games and always have Horizon mentioned. Ta-da! Eyes done. Beak done. Now it's time to get stuffed. Oh god. Sorry for my weird moods lately, chat. I don't know what's happening. Gets hit by a rock in the prologue. That's not a great start. No hit run failed. Failed. What is your email? What is this? Hold up, chat. It's in Danish. And I'm not that good yet. Oh, okay. My package is on the way. My package of beads. So I can finish these dice bags. Right. Now we need to continue this stuff. Easy. Let's go. Yeah, I have a feeling once we're going to do the speed run, I'm going to be like, right, time to play again. Time to go again. I mean, I still technically need to finish the New Game Plus save on Kino's account, so There is an excuse to play it again. And again. And maybe again. Jan is caught on the keyboard. For the sake of the song, we'll get Bo. Oh, I love them. I love them all. I also miss my errand outfit. I need to buy it back. Not that I wore it a whole lot, but it's just kind of funny to have. Just a whole ass errands get up in my wardrobe. Maybe this year is the year that I make the Kaja outfit that I've been saying I'm gonna do for like 2 years. That's like my main goal this year, is to commit to stuff I say I'm gonna do. And not just give up on it or leave it. Hey Grogu, how are you? I realized that the other day. I was like, there's so many things that I've said online that I'm gonna do and just nothing to show for it. I know stuff has kind of happened since then. A lot. Holy pants and all, exactly. Like, I want to do it. I like a challenge, but when I get better at counting. Apparently. No, I can count, it's fine. Maybe. Maybe. See, even just this song makes me want to go and just walk about. Kaja mentioned, of course. Gotta love the Kaja. Well, depends what side you're on. I just like their fashion. And Tanana. Hello. Thank you. He's finished her magic card. Oh my god. Yes. Gotta love the Kaja though. Good. It's fine. I didn't say anything. I then, as I said it, I then remembered everyone who hated the Kaja. I was like, maybe not. Maybe not. Gotta love. Can love. Maybe. Like. fond of. That's funny. See, and then it's also I want to play Forbidden West because there's like Zoe and Katalo and Alva. I missed them. Oh my god, it's snowing. Has it snowed in this game before? Have we seen that? And Gemini and the Forbidden Cauldron. Thank you, Savio. Thank you for reminding us of that. We appreciate it. Gem what? Gemstone something, maybe. Gemma? I don't know. Why is this... This is not good when my arm's already hurt and I have no strength. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Eh? Gems? The forbidden gem. Green shine, that's exactly what I mean. Oh, the UFO's back. Periods. Ow. Chat, I'm such a drama queen. I want to play Burning Shores again because Sam Witwer, but I'm so conflicted. Maybe I just won't end it.
Walter approves.
He does. Whoa! That was way too much stuffing. Okay. Just watch his cutscenes. Just go on YouTube and just find all Walter Londra cutscenes. That's one thing, is that I hope we get a very, very good villain in the next one. Maybe Andy Serkis. That'd be great. That'd be sick, actually. Five times? Yeah, I see it 5 times as well. I don't know what's going on there. Twitch is having a moment. Apparently. Besides the angry spaghetti monster from space, yes, I hope there's someone else who we can be mad at. Or maybe Spaghetti Spaceman has a voice. Walter really approves. He really did. The only other villain is AI. That's true. We still have Hephaestus. I know, if we just get another Zenith, I'm gonna be like... But then I also kind of just really want a cool actor in the game. Maybe Ewan McGregor. Just throwing that out there for no reason. No more space in Z. Yeah, like, I'm done. I don't care if there's more out there. I'm done. I've had my fair share. Thank you. Please no. We're getting all of them? Yeah, if we do end up getting the bad versions of Beta or Aloy. Bye. I was so scared of that happening with the second one, and it nearly did. I remember still remember recording that episode of seeing Beta for the first time, and I was like, the one thing I didn't want to happen happened, and I genuinely got so scared. I was like, oh no. Oh no. But it turned out fine. It was okay. I remember I put off recording the next episode for so long because I was like, please don't let this be true. Please. It's also an AI we don't really know. Other than that, it's going to be a combination of the Xena, so I'm sure we'll get a moment where it channels Tilda. And channel Sam instead. Such a fangirl. Everyone saying it's going to be hard to suspend belief. For the girl that a bow and an arrow can beat them, yeah, that's where I fear we're going to get proper Zenith shit, and no. No. It's also funny that I feel like we're talking about this now and we're like, oh, it's so long away. It'll be fine. But I also feel like that's going to come around really quick. It doesn't feel like that now, but I feel like whenever it gets announced, we're going to be like, we were just talking about this. Even though it's going to be, what, 20, what, 8, 9, 30. 2030 chat. Hey! I don't want to think about it. Nearly finished, Ducky. Sorry you can't see this bit. I just need to balance his head on the ground while I do this. Or on the table, even. He's another 2+ years. Yeah, especially with, like, the multiplayer coming first. So it's definitely going to be a few years. I imagine they'd want to give the multiplayer its space to shine. Ducky done! Where's my scissors? Are you under here? Yes, you are. I'm reasonable to believe we won't hear some sort of news for the end of the year. I mean, I'd like a name, maybe, by the end of the year. A little drop, maybe? Did you say something about the PS6 being delayed too? Yeah, something with the... It was all techie talk, but something with the internal stuff for the PS6. There was just some issues with it. I don't know, again, it got too technical and I was like, I'm out. You cannot see the rituals scene of the duck butt? No. I know how much you want to though. But it's not for you to see. Even just a name could keep us going. For real, like if I had a name, sure, let's go. I could talk 5, 6, 7 streams about it. Ducky! Is there any more stuffing? Maybe. Oh! It's probably just going to be Horizon Nemesis though, isn't it? I hope it's more creative than that. That's better, Ducky. Space spaghetti. I'd be quite happy with that. But genuinely, a name would just shut everyone up, I think. Need to go back to the embrace, also see the cut. It has to be a conversation with Tirsa what it likes. Yeah, like there seems to just be too much to cover in a game without it feeling rushed. Like, we need to go to the embrace, we need to go and tell Sona what happened to her child again. We need to go to the claim, the cut. You know, maybe get Cyan involved again because maybe she's lonely. I don't know. There's a lot of things. A lot of explaining. A lot of... yeah. Which worries me. Look at you, Ben. Chat. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. It's all gonna work out just fine. I believe. You foresee it being a lot like Mass Effect 3 where you have to go everywhere to gather the troops. Yeah, that's also how I see it, because obviously we have the locations from the map that Silence gave us at the end of BS. So we're, you know, going to see them, and then, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot to cram into a game that people already call boring. Not that I would mind doing that, or I think any of us would mind doing that, but they like to please the louder voices. Which are unfortunately those types of voices. Do 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 do. Talana is the Kaja rep. If she's not, I'm gonna throw hands. She's not getting snubbed again. Clear her schedule. This is her time. Fry across the globe's very so. Yeah, see, like the Quen stuff, like it's so much. I feel like if they were to do the Quen, I feel like that would be a side quest for some reason. Even though it shouldn't be. But I don't know. Whether they end up covering that in some other game, because they said they're done with, like, Aloy's trilogy, but they never mentioned anything about spin-offs and whatnot. DLC, that's true. Like in Burning Shores again. Yeah, there's just, there's so much. There's so much. We will see what happens. I just think it's because we're all stuck in this limbo, we're all like overthinking. Yeah, see, like Vast Silver, like there's just so much. You know, Gildan, hello. He's got focus now, did you know? You know, he needs his own DLC. Gildan Dam Simulator. You have your theories about fast silver. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I did wonder you were taking a while in the shower, but... Huh? It's also like the VR game I forget exists. And then I hear the songs and I'm like, oh yeah. And with that, I need to go to work. Have fun ducking around. Thank you, Voodoo. I hope work goes well. Gildan hugs, everyone. Gildan hug simulator. I approve. Just a dead duck. Oh, chat, should I make, is that called a mallard duck? The brown with the white and then the green? Oh, that could be cute. Yes. Okay. That could be cute. I still need to try and make an Aloy duck. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but it's going to happen. It's also been a long time since we've had the mimes in E33, I'm scared. Long shot, but you want Ikri to come back as a Banuk rep? Honestly, I miss her. I feel like no one talks about her. And they should. That's who people used to say I looked like. It was either Aloy or Ikri. I was like, I'll take that. You're playing Spider-Man 2? Guess who you just heard? How far are you in? How far? I'm excited to see what you do with Sorry, I just hit the mic. What you do with Spider-Man 2? With photos when you get round to it. Oh, and the trio. There's too many characters, chat. I fear they created too many. No one comes you to do Ikri or other Horizon character. Mine is the only Horizon one, really? Oh. Shit. What are you all doing? What is up? That's crazy. Okay. I thought most of yours would be Horizon. That's kind of cool though. Getting to work on some other franchises and whatnot. But that's shocking. Damn. How dare you like other franchises? Nerd and Sorbet and Greenie surprised you? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? That's why I'm so fast, no complex armors. Got it. That makes sense. I mean, I do give it to you, Horizon artists. Some of the armor, even just looking at it in game, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what goes where. I don't even know how you get it on. I swear Aloy must just spend half her day getting into armors. Katalo artists, they are next level. It was either what you went with for yourself or a tattoo style of, ooh, that'd be sick. No. 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 Okay, I get it. The boat also said no. Why does this duck seem so much bigger than the other one? What's happening? What is going on? The duck counter is still going. Are we getting dupes now? Is that why there's two of me? Charging extra for the emotional damage. You might ask for Ikari. I might ask with you as well. I just love receiving artwork. Like when you guys send me your little updates, I'm like, oh, yay. And literally, I did it with Meg when she was doing my lo-fi one. I said every time she sent over a sketch, that was what my new background was on my phone or something. I was just like looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, this is sick. Also can't count. Huh? Yay!
Look,
Oh my god, you can touch your toes!
I can bend over and take it up the egg. Yeah.
Can you still feel it though?
Oh yes.
Yes.
But I can reach the floor now.
That's good.
And I can clip my toenail.
We appreciate you so much. Look, you guys just bring me so much joy, okay? To put it simply. It's always been the case though. Ever since I went to my first convention, the Artist Alley, that was where I was at. If you ever lost me at a convention, 9 out of 10 times, I am at the Artist Alley. I literally started going to conventions just for the Artist Alleys. Eventually table one of those. I would come and see you just for the lols. Can I count? No. No, I can't. I actually can't. I just skipped a whole step. That's why it wasn't working. Alright. Whatever. I'd be a hot mess. I jumping on a plane right over to you. No. I need to actually get out all the pieces that I've got and see. See what I got. I'm also still blown away that you all did that, by the way. I still tear up a bit when I think about it. Flamingo! For fuck's sake. I asked you to do one job today, and that was to stay up on the thing, not block the slide. Who popped it last time? Can we do that again? Was it this? Was it the stabby one? It was so worth it. I was sobbing, genuinely. I didn't know what to do with myself. You have a job to do? What? Flamingo stab? Off you go. Please. It's blocking the slide. Is anyone stuck in the flamingo? My mouse is... Someone's stuck. Who is it? Mouse stuck. So feeling bad for making Anna cry. Seeing the devs happy was... That was... Being there in person for that. I genuinely cannot describe it. I feel like that was the moment. Like... You know, like it was just... I don't know how to describe it. You just had to be there. It was the most wholesome thing I've ever experienced. Hey Fancy! How are you? Greenie, go stab. Where are you? Greener! Where did you go? There you are. Go stab. Like they needed it and didn't realise. Yeah, like... I've never seen Anna like that before. And it was nice. Not because it was like, she's crying. But... Yeah, I don't know. It was very special. I kind of wish I was a little bit more present in that moment though. But that's a whole me thing. But regardless, it was amazing. I'm still surprised you guys managed to bring that much stuff over. You wish you was there? Me too. I should have just brought you on the plane with me. I should have just stuck you in my suitcase. Who needs clothes? That's almost a year ago. It's crazy. Have I... This isn't working again. What's happened? Have I miscounted because I'm too busy yapping? Most likely. Ha! It's because I'm an idiot. We go back and bless them again in a heartbeat. I'm sure they would not say no to that. The amount of artwork we had to bring up was like crazy to see once we got it back up the office. And we just kind of had it there and it's just like, whoa. I just had... Greenie stabbed it! Thank you, Greenie. This doc is taking way too long for my liking. I apologize. What the heck did you do with it after we left? We helped her take it back up, and then there was kind of like a, what was it, a chest of drawers type thing. And we put it on that and on our desk, and we just kind of looked at it for a little bit. Anna calmed herself down. And then I think I went to get new shoes, didn't I? Because my shoes were currently killing my feet. Epic Greenie moment, Greenie's revenge. She weren't kidding. She was not kidding. Let's try this again. I was reading every part of the pattern except the bit I was at, so well done me. Whoopie doo. Turns out I can't read either. Not only can I cannot count, I cannot read. But I think we all knew that from watching me play E33. My inability to read long words. I also just have a thing with reading out loud. I hate it. Every time I have to read a text in game, I'm slowly dying inside. I don't want to do this. I don't know why I hate it so much. Same with like school. Whenever school made you read out a paragraph, you're like, why do you hate me? If this doesn't work this time, I'm gonna quack. Which it did, we're fine. Okay, that took way too long. I was too distracted by Horizon theories and artwork. So do you have your piggy tart now or later? See, I would say now, but you might enjoy it later. It's like that with my Dr. Pepper. I'm like, do I have it for stream or do I have it for after stream? And I'm like, I'd enjoy it more after stream. But now I'm hungry after all that talk earlier. I want snacks. Make an excellent point. When would you enjoy it most? Oh god. This is so tough. Eesh. I do not understand. I feel like I should name some of the other dogs for fun. Eesh. Don't fall. Don't do that. A yellow duck? Or was that the marble one? Quagmire! That's funny. Have to go, no worries, son. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. What time even is it? It's 3:30. What the fuck? Boom, boom, boom. Cherry bakewell, but instead of marzipan, it's chocolate icing, and instead of a cherry on top, it's a marzipan pig with icing eyes and ears. That is so cute. I want that. Cool. I got my snacks. Can you stop? Plop. Ow. Now we're almost done. Thank you.
No worries.
Eesh. Hungry now? We've spoken a lot about food today. Just be glad you weren't here earlier, because there was even more food talk, and you'd be even more hungry. Oh, a milk tray? Poor. It's rancid. I heard they used to be quite good. It's been ages since I've had one. You're almost done with my com, Kelso? Now how am I supposed to concentrate? Am I? Chat. I don't really know what's going on with this doc. I'm not distracted. Honestly, it's so bad. Greenie, maybe I'll send you a sneak peek. Maybe. Maybe. Or I'll tell you what it is. One, two. What am I trying to achieve right now? Probably Horizon related. The only Horizon related one, apparently. I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Okay. Huh. I am doing the complete... What did I do? Did I zone out? Chat. What happened? I'm doing the complete wrong row. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. She also chose emotional damage. I did. I did. Aloy duck? No, no. No, no. It's something I've wanted for a really long time. That's the only tease you're getting right now. I'm texting Greenie what it is. I'm so bad at keeping secrets. I'll like have something for someone and I'm like, do you wanna know? It's like birthday or Christmas presents. I'm like, do you wanna know what it is? It's like, no, it's for Christmas. No, do you wanna know? I can tell you. It's so hard, right? Like, I cannot. I don't know why it's so tricky. I'm like, I just want to tell you. It's because I'm so excited. Right, should we try this again? For some reason I just skipped out 2 rows and was looking elsewhere. Whatever. Sure. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. I sent you a message on Instagram if you want emotional damage right now. Let's try this again. Here's me Shane's short stream, but I can't even make the fucking duck. I expected to have this done an hour ago, but I got too distracted. Your fault, chat. It's always your fault, never mind. You're sick. She did say. She did warn you. Let's see if this works, because I'm going to be mad if it doesn't. No worries, Arby. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope the rest of your day goes well. Okay. Chat, why am I struggling so much with this today? It's not that tricky. You know when some days it just doesn't work? This is one of them days. Because I also fucked up my other project earlier and had to undo like half of it. I was so mad. I'm a professional. Says who? Oh my god, chat, we did it, finally. That took an embarrassingly long time. Don't talk to me about it. Shh. No one needs to know. And I've already just have 3 dead ducks. Chat, how do we think we could do an Aloy duck? I don't want to make her as a duck. I want an Aloy inspired duck. Do you think I could do what I always do and just use Aloy colours? Could I get away with that? Maybe. Hey Wild T, how are you? How have you been? Do good. How are you? Good to see you back. Thank you. I've been doing well. Cannot complain. And enjoy the gift sub. Enjoy the amounts. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, chat, we might actually finish this dock today, which is going to be a blessing. That is a big beach ball. Excited for the duck army? Everyone is. Don't you worry. End of this week, there'll be a duck streaming. It won't be me. I'll be locked up somewhere and the ducks would have taken over. The knife as a... Wait, no. Oh, there she is. Is it that one? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, Arby's coming in. You're welcome to pick any duck you like, Wild Tea. I just thought that was funny that there was a duck right there. That Greenie was threatening. But we have many ducks if you would like another one. Some may say too many, but I say they're wrong. They're wrong, god damn it. When don't I? That's just Greenie's middle name. Stab. I will give one of these ducks a knife though. I will crochet a knife. For the lols. Greenie McStabberson. Spot on. Do, 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 do. Whoever buys this purple duck better treat it with care, because this took too long to make. What the fuck? Fixed it. Did I? Wait. I did not. What is going on today? I don't think today is a crochet day, chat. This duck is causing me nothing but issues. A carrot knife? That would be funny. That would actually be funny. I'm doing that. This duck does not want to duck right now. It was like it earlier, I just kept making silly mistakes. I just think it's one of them days. Maybe I've crocheted too much. That is a thing, chat. Unfortunately, there is such a thing. You made 4 blankets 1 year, probably crocheting for years. Yeah, I have been non-stop recently. But I kind of also have to. So it's kind of tricky. We'll see, maybe I'll take a little break after stream and then get back to it either later or tomorrow. So much fluff everywhere. Okay, well we got 1 ducky finished. Compared to last stream where we got 3 in the same time. Even less time maybe. So many ducks. Okay. Let's try it 1 more time. If I don't get it this time, then I'm calling it a day. I call it a day. It's either I fucked up somewhere else and I haven't realised yet, or I just can't count, which I'm gonna guess is the second one. So. Oh, my foot is going numb. Okay, I have... What have I done? this may be an off-stream project I have fucked up completely elsewhere. Okay. That's weird. Whatever I did. But it's just one of them days, chat. They can't all be good and productive. You know, sometimes it just do be like that. But the face got done, so that's a bonus. That wasn't done before stream. Oh. Go fix that dog. Yeah, I'll do it off stream because it's a lot of backtracking and keeping track, and I don't want to sit here in silence while I do that. What else did I say we were going to do today? Oh, hats. I'm trying to think in my head how I'm going to make a knife. That out of context is crazy. Right, let me unravel this and see if it's salvageable. I do have a tapestry we could work on, actually. I feel it's too early to finish stream. I don't want to finish now. Yeah, I really don't know what I did here. Please don't confirm or deny this, but I'm getting attached to Harry Osborn in Spider-Man 2 and I think he's going to follow the curse. That's why I said I have a tapestry we can work on instead of the duck. A little sneak peek for the drop at the end of the month. You'll be fine, Greenie. Don't worry. You said that too casually. You said not to confirm or deny. I am neither confirming or denying. I'm gonna go get that tapestry to work on for the next bit of stream and just to ignore what Greenie said. I need to stop doing that. Okay, chat, here is the... that's the wrong way around. Any guesses? There's two blues there, but you can't see right now. Oh, I wonder what that is. Never before seen. Before ever. Although I've never done this one, so this one's exciting. There's also another one that is being blocked right now. But yeah, the duck is not ducking today, so we are just going to try something else that I fucked up earlier. We're just going to go through all the projects that I fucked up until we find one that works. The Wii U logo? No, no, no. I've done a few of these before, but in other symbols. That you've gone unspoiled is kind of amazing. That is true. Yeah, the only reason I remember a lot of it is because I've literally just went back to get the platinum for it, so I kind of got reminded of stuff that happened. But before doing that, I don't really remember what happened. There was like a few bits, but then the rest was like, what? So you did hear Mysterio then? I was trying to figure out where you might be. The PS Plus, what is it this month? I don't think I've seen them for this month. Which is weird because I normally see them somewhere. Yes, this is the Apollo subfunction from Horizon. I have done and shared Alethea and Minerva, and that is all. I never got around to doing any more until now. Haha. Prepared to be sick of me. Undisputed, Ace Combat and Ultros. I have only heard of Subnautica. The Sunhold one runs right by your front door. Oh my god. I love that. Every time you post a picture of it, I'm like, oh, that's mine. I did that. It's so bizarre. I'm hoping I can get into a flow with my shop this time. I know I've done it before, but it was kind of whatever. But I'm hoping to actually do something with it this time properly. Nina's photos next to it, oh my god. That's so cute. I think I'm turning this wall into the photo wall. Will you see them there? The camera's kind of at an angle, so you might see them. I just moved something in OBS. What did I just move? It's back. Yeah, you can see them. Oh yes, that's fine. Oh no, guess I need to hang them up. What a shame. Yeah. You have your Kelso above you. I know, next to my Kelso. Can you? Yeah, you can. Let's just see the carrot. I love him so much. also need to print out some people's VP again like I did the other time. I just love creative people. You're my favorite. I'm tangled again. Surprise, surprise. I came up with a full-ass method to not get tangled. I just don't want to follow it. It's just easier for me to get tangled than untangle it. I'm just quick at untangling now. Sana calendar made to gorilla, and I'm low-key scared what they think. Uh-oh. That's funny. I'm sure they'll love it. Don't worry. Hi Rising Light, thank you for the lurks. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the music. Horizon is just like default background noise now. If we're not playing a game, it's Horizon. I gotta keep it alive, you know? Had to do it for Anna? Exactly. So if no one else loves it, she will. Don't worry. Best music ever to any game. Agreed. But now also along with E33. That soundtrack. I think that's why I enjoy E33 a lot as well, because it feels like, I don't know how, but it kind of feels like I'm playing Horizon for the first time again, because that's how I felt playing Horizon for the first time, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does. Yes? Okay. I didn't know if that was how I wanted to explain it. But that's why I think I'm enjoying it, because it's taking me back to that feeling again. I think it's the feeling of like the discovery, the soundtrack, the characters. I haven't had that in a game for a while. There's been good games, like Spider-Man 2, I didn't really get that with. What else? God of War. I'm not as hyped about that as everyone else seems to be. It's a cracking game. It's incredible. The music's insane. But I don't know. It didn't get me as much. What else have we played? Dying Light 2. I've never really felt that way about Dying Light. I just like to kick zombie ass. That's it. That's all I'm there for. What else? Uncharted. I feel Uncharted is just kind of light-hearted and funny most of the time. Like, we're just going on cracked adventures. Obviously, some of the stuff that's covered is not light-hearted, and I don't know what happens in the later Uncharteds, but the Lightning in a Bottle experience that ticks all the boxes, yeah. Definitely felt like that with Ghost. See, I think maybe we play Ghost next. After we're done with like Mass Effect and E33. Because I low-key keep forgetting that came out. There was a post yesterday by PlayStation saying it came out 4 months ago. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Nothing compares to the HDD soundtrack. That's the same. I prefer the ZD soundtrack over Forbidden West. There's certain Forbidden West ones that I absolutely adore. But in terms of soundtracks as a whole, Zero Dawn takes it for me. Joris just knows how to make music for that world. Gets a Grammy at some point for real, like, so many of these, like, game developer people who are more like the background people, because I feel like them specifically don't get talked about as much, like the music does, but not them, the composers. They need more limelight. They need to be highlighted more. I really struggled with words then. He didn't do, no. He did not. Reservation. Yeah, the music is probably still the one thing I'm most excited for, because that is still one thing that I have never been let down on. Chat, I don't hate Forbidden West, okay? But the music was one of my favorite things. Even ones by the new artists on the soundtrack. The Flight 2 also know what they're doing. They did both Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. Another one composed and Alice and Victor all sang. They all get their applause. Yeah, like on some of the songs it kind of bugs me that Julie isn't tagged. Like, it's such a little thing. Where it's just like, Julie's name should be there. Why is it not there? The Frozen Wilds, yeah, like, okay, just not as good. I don't know. To me personally, some of the Forbidden West songs absolutely slap, and a lot of them are comforting for me. Like when things just get too much and I need a song to put on. Normally, obviously, I do go to HZD, but there are some Forbidden West ones I'm like, it's so beautiful. But I also just love music, not in like a technical way where I can tell you what the composer is using and how they do it, blah blah blah. I just like what the sounds make me feel. Like, I couldn't tell you technically what the composers for E33 did to make me cry within 10 seconds of the game, but I like how it made me feel. Or made me feel even. Frozen Wilds is next level. White Falls? Hole. Oh. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. His music, yeah. So cute. I just love anything with the focus. I can't find the words. I know what you mean, it's okay. I also didn't really... I just saw com and I just presumed it was like compositions or something. So you're all good. Most of the time I don't even read the full sentence. I just guess. I'm like, oh, they're saying this, I'm gonna guess this. It's not great. But it works most of the time. What was I doing? Oh, I was doing this. It's the same with like Twitch usernames. I like read the first word I can see. I don't read the rest. If it's like a name that's not divided up by underscores or something, I just see read out the first word I can see. And I'm like, yep, that's your name now. Yours is easy, yeah. If it's separated with underscores, then that's fine. But otherwise, I'm picking a name for you. Obviously, if you prefer to be called something else, then that is a-okay as well. Some of them are easily butchered, and just because my brain is going way faster than my mouth. So half the time I just can't pronounce stuff properly. It could be the easiest thing in the world and I'm like, what? Huh? But that's just me, chat. Chat, I have leg day at the gym tomorrow, wish me luck. Have what tomorrow? Leg day at the gym. Because I like pain. No, my legs aren't as bad as my arms. I've like crocheting today. If you missed it earlier, crocheting today hurts. All my arm muscles, all here. I can feel it all here. It all hurts. I'm surprised I've gone for as long as I have. But we're having fun chatting, so I kind of forget about it. Oh my... That scares me every time. I'm tangled again. You do bare minimum to stay out of pain. No, I went last year and now I'm back again properly. Hoping to make some improvements and whatnot for myself. So we'll see how it goes. Do 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 do. I'm enjoying it though, it gets me out of the house for a bit. Otherwise I'd be a hermit. I do not like the outside. Stay away. Yeah, people, yeah. Icky people. Gross. I don't want them near me. Also just the fact that it's cold. It's just really, really cold. I don't want to do anything. You get it. Okay, we're gonna do these few rows and then we will call it for the day and then I'll go fix the duck. Whatever I did to it. Jesus Christ. But I hate when it's too hot. Yeah, like when it's height of summer here. No, thank you. I want to die. There's also why there's less streams in the summer because it just gets way too hot. With the PC going, the screens going, lights on. Depending, my PS5 on as well. If we're playing a game on PS5, it's just like, there's so much heat. No, thank you. I just want it to be warm enough to walk around in a t-shirt. No aircon? No. No, no, no. I don't think that's much of a thing here because it's cold. Wasn't in the UK. It's too expensive to either put one in or to have your own for like a week out of the year. It wasn't really worth the money and the hassle for an aircon. Obviously, like, newer homes that are getting built now have aircon included, but a lot of our buildings and houses are old. And it would cost more to, like, do up the house to have aircon in it. But I don't think they're a thing here either, really. Can't live without it. Yeah, but it's because you're used to being warmer, I guess, than parts of Europe. But yeah, it's like super cold here, so I don't think they really need it. But last summer, I was dead. Old houses are great. Yeah, they're great, but they're also built to keep in the warmth. So as soon as that house gets warm in the summer, even though the heat wave maybe lasted, what, 3-4 days, the house would still feel the same for about 2 or 3 weeks. Because it would just take so long for the humidity and all that to leave the house. So in winter it's great, but summer, not so much. Never really needed it until global warming, that is true. That is true. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the warmer weather, but not middle of summer. So apologies now if there's no streams. Or lack of streams. I think I ended up doing like morning streams, so before it got too warm, I would jump on for a few hours. Or I'd go later, so as it was cooling down. I hate this discussion every year. I know! We have it every year, and people don't get it. Wouldn't you say it's short than ever? It was -6 this morning, but it felt like -12, and yeah. Yeah. I felt it. felt it. Okay. I'm tangled again. Can I not untangle before we leave today? I want to get more done. I don't want to untangle right now. I might just start saying yes, I have aircon, and just decide not to turn it on. Just lie. Do you have aircon? Yes, I do. Do you? Now I low-key want to play Spider-Man 2 again. Thinking about it. I'm remembering parts of the story and I was like, oh shit, that was actually quite cool. I still need to do the New Game Plus trophy. No, don't. You have to just finish Skyrim. It's like I have two voices in my head arguing with each other constantly. Do this. No, you're doing this. Do this. No, you're still doing this. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Just love to sweat and be uncomfortable, but it costs so much. That's the thing, is that people would get it. I don't know about here. I'm only speaking from UK, but it's too expensive to run or install for a few days, maybe a week or two out of the year. There's no point. Obviously with newer houses and that being built, they have aircon because it's getting warmer. But buildings that have been around for ages are not equipped for that. Can get a window unit, still very expensive. And not worth it for the amount of heat waves we get. Because it is genuinely only either a few days or a week if it's bad. And then it's kind of gone. It's still warm, but it's bearable. Electricity or the unit? Both. The electricity it uses and how much one of them costs over here, because it's not seen as a necessity, I guess. It's more of like a, I don't know, not privilege, but nice to have, maybe. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But yeah, for like the 2 weeks or 1 week, depending, when it's really hot, we then just get over it. It starts cooling down and then it gets bearable again. Plus it gives everyone an excuse to go to the pub and go swimming. Pub being the main one. Don't have the infrastructure because everything is so old. Yeah, we need to tear it down, rebuild, to compensate, to actually be able to have the infrastructure to sustain it. Yeah, you might as well just build the whole house again. And obviously most people do not want that. It's just a whole mess, really. They haven't needed it, yeah. The States, I feel you've always had like the heat in some way. Europe's always just been colder and bearable without air conditioning. I'm in jail. Oh, the ads. The ads. That's so many black and white ducks all together. Why is there 2 Santos? Wait, what is this? And even in the hotter parts, they did different things to negate heat. Yeah. Isn't that why, like, Spain is just full of tiles in houses? Because it's cooler. Is it Spain that does that? Or a few other places? It's just getting harder. It's just getting so much harder. And Italy. I will go to Italy one day. For no particular reason. But I will go. Shut up, you go to ad jail. I didn't even get the warning that the ads were coming up. I have it now saying that they're playing, but for some reason I did not get the warning. Oh, you did? Oh, it's fine. I normally don't pause them, but it's fine. I don't mind. I just also think my Twitch is just weird at the minute anyway. I'm getting like loads of pop-ups for no reason. Notifications for nothing. I don't know what's going on with it. The music is making me miss Horizon so bad. I have been on such a Horizon kick lately. Like, obviously normally I am thinking about it quite a lot, listening to it quite a lot. But recently I'm just like, Horizon. I just want Horizon. It's like, well, crocheting. I normally have like a movie on or a TV show, but right now it's just, I just want Horizon on in the background. I don't know why. I don't know why all of a sudden it's like here, you know? Like I said, it's always like on the back of my mind. Or like, I don't know. I just randomly think of something from, but recently I'm just like, no. I just want Aloy. You have to say same? Is it because the anniversaries are coming up and we're like subconsciously reminiscing? I don't know. It's just been it's like the last week. I don't know whether I'm just wanting like extra comfort for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. Fresh rerun of the remaster. You know, that's not a bad shout because I still need the platinum trophy. I saw that the other day, I was like, how did I not get the platinum? Turns out I didn't get everyone for the end. I don't know how. I could have sworn we did everyone, but oh well, have to play again. Maybe we should just all simultaneously just do a rerun of the remastered. Anything ever taken place of Horizon for me? Same. Big same. The game has done too much to me and for me. For me to ever... Like, something really bad would have to happen for me to replace it with something else. And even then, I'm still like, I like the old stuff, so... Have Talana's crest queued up. New animations make me happy. I might have to give the remaster another go. I kind of shit on it too hard. I feel. Because it was like, oh, it doesn't need a remaster. Oh, it's not like the original. Well, obviously it's not going to be because it's a remaster for a reason. I feel like I was too harsh on it, maybe. I feel like I should play through it myself and just enjoy. Because I can't remember the last time I played Horizon. That was just for me. Like, it's always either been for stream, for YouTube, or for just, like, getting footage or photos. I don't know when I last played it for myself. And I feel I owe myself that. Has she got you into gaming? Kind of the same for me as well. It kind of opened up this whole world of these new stories and whatnot. And PlayStation. I mean, Horizon took me from Xbox to PlayStation, if we're going to talk about console wars. But I only ever played Xbox before that. And then obviously introduced to all the other PlayStation games after playing that. And that was a lot of games. That was a lot of games. No, I'm tangled. No! I was hoping to get these last 2 rows done without. 1989? Oh my god. Wow, I'm very tangled. Got you drawing again, you can never express my gratitude enough. It's honestly insane when I think about Horizon and what it's done for people. I wouldn't be sitting here now, I don't think, if it wasn't for Horizon. I wouldn't have worked for Gorilla if it wasn't for Horizon. Kind of a shame that had to end, but I'm grateful for my time there. I got so much shit from people when they found out I left. I was like, bro, leave me alone. Not right now. Horizon brought you here, so you can never thank it enough. Yeah, that's like the main thing. I'm grateful for the people it's introduced me to. Like, yeah, sure, the game has done a lot in other aspects, but the people, you can't make them anywhere else. What the fuck have I done? Chat, today is not. Who do I need to stab? It's just random people. It's rough. Oh no, it was my decision to leave. Mainly mental health reasons, but there were some other reasons. But people were like, oh my god, it's your dream job, how could you give it up, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, stuff happens. Leave me alone. I don't think it was out of like being rude, but it was more just not understanding how I could give something like that up. And it's like, well, I did. But no, it was fully me who decided to leave. It wasn't a layoff or contract end or anything. It was moi. Who gave you shit for leaving? Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it shit, but the way they worded it, I think, could have been better. But they were making me kind of feel bad for leaving because people would die to be in my position and whatnot. I'm like, okay, well, not then. Not right now. You wouldn't want to be. But there were many reasons. Obviously the big one was being that I couldn't log in without crying. Because it was too much. Because I was dealing with a lot of my own stuff. So obviously that's not fair on them. To have someone who is not really 100% there. Fucking gross, yeah. They didn't stay long. I swiftly blocked them all. I like got where they were coming from, but just wording and yeah, just shush. Just leave me alone. People wear rose-colored glasses when coming to work in an industry. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think it helped that my first job in the industry was also fucking shit. So I don't know whether that has like subconsciously put me off the role. I don't know, but maybe it's not my dream job. Maybe I realize that, and coming to terms with that is also tricky. You know? It was a whole thing, but I am still grateful for the time that I had there and for them even considering choosing me. They projected on you. Yeah, and it was like... It was both like the greatest and worst week when I announced that I was there, because obviously with what had just happened not long ago. Yeah, I also got shit for that. As if I had any control over what happened. But that was a fun week. It was, yeah. I don't know if it was just like the right job, wrong time type thing. Maybe in another life, at another time, it would have been better. I can sort my own career path right now after thinking you knew for so long. And I don't think people talk about that enough. Is that when you set your whole life out to do a certain job or career or whatever, and you get into it, or you're close to, and then you're like, actually, I don't know if this is what I want. And then it's like starting again, almost. Obviously now you have new knowledge of what you don't want, potentially, depending on how things went, but I just think I've come to realize I don't like working for people. I think I'm too... I don't know whether that's just because I've technically never had a job, because when I left college, that was when I did streaming, because COVID hit, so nowhere was taking people for jobs anyway. Never really had a Saturday job either. The only real job I had was babysitting, but I was also having a great time with that because I got to play in the parks. So I don't know whether that has an effect on it, but I get to like the year mark and I'm like, okay, I'm done now. I need something new. That switch flips and you can't explain it. You just know it's not the thing anymore. Yeah, and that's what I just don't think that is what I want to do, and I think that's okay. And I am grateful that I am able to do this all as a job now. Like, I'm grateful to you all for still turning up and engaging with my posts and all that. Why am I getting emotional? Was I doing social media for them? Yeah, I was a community manager. Yeah. It was a good time. I learned a lot. But I also learned a lot about myself, which I think is important. And I think if you feel that a job isn't right for you, you should you owe it to yourself to find something worthwhile. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, because finding jobs right now sucks and it's difficult, and it generally enrages me how difficult it is for people to get a job when they are more than qualified to do so. I would imagine that job sucks. It really depends how you view it. Like, it doesn't really affect me. One, because I've been on social media for so long. Two, I personally have already been called every name under the sun, so I don't care anymore. And I also know that the people that you're dealing with on social media, especially, it's different if it's like your personal social media, then it can be. But when you're doing it for a game, you have to view it as they're not being toxic towards you. They're being toxic towards the game, but because you're obviously the face of the community, you get the flank for it. But I knew anytime I got a shitty message or something about what Horizon or Gorilla did, I'm like, well, you're not talking about me, so I don't care. It don't bother me, mate. Get into your dream industry, but at the same time you need a key thing to get in, which requires a course, and after everything I went through, uni, work, family, I'm still recovering from the drain. I don't blame you, and that's why it bugs me why it's not easier for people to get in other avenues and whatnot. I just think I'm so used to social media now that it kind of... Obviously there's some days, like when someone on someone on YouTube said that I look bad, so I should probably take 1 or 2 weeks off. I'm like, he said that on a day where I was feeling like shit anyway, and I'm already insecure about how I look at the minute. So like that on top, I was just like, right, okay, I'm going to bed. So like some days it does hurt, but most of the time I'm like, whatever, I don't care. And you sent in the dog. I did. I sent in Greenie. They said it was out of concern, but the way they worded it was not very nice. I don't know you could do CM because you'd be such a smart ass to people. I mean, in some studios, they allowed the CMs to be cocky or be a smart ass. My first job wanted me to. But I was like, no. I also find it kind of funny. This is, chat, I have a lesson for you, okay? When you go into a job, research what that job does, okay? Because the first game I worked on, the game hates women because it's one of those games. Or women aren't particularly well versed in the world, so they tend to die quite quickly. And then obviously I'm the community manager for the game. I'm like, why am I a CM for a game that doesn't like girls? And that's why they wouldn't announce me to the community, because they were worried about what they do. I'm like, well then why did you hire a female? Yeah, okay, I should have maybe researched into what the game was a little bit more, but at the end of the day, I also just wanted a job, and I didn't care what it was. So, we're both at fault, but yeah, it was bad. What game was this? If you know what I used to do, then you know, but I don't really say the name anymore. It's easily findable, searchable. If you do some digging, you can find out what game it is, but yeah. People learn real quick not to test me. I feel I used to be like that, but I also feel I've lost that a little bit. But I like being like that. Is it worth digging? If you care that much. Let's just say I stayed there 2 years too long. And it fucking broke me. So many ducks, oh my god. I'm sorry, it's fine. I guess it's also just a lesson to not break yourself over a job. Again, I know easier said than done, because they're not easy to come by, but when it's that bad, hopefully you're in a better place. I am. Like, I don't think I finished what I was saying earlier about being lucky enough to do my own thing as a career. You know, if this doesn't work out, then I'll go get a 9-to-5 job again. But I want to try and make this work. I now have the time and the space and the whatnot to do what I really want to do with social media and whatnot. It's just getting my ass into gear. I just need to kick myself to actually do shit. Write your own ticket? Yeah. While I can, I'm just gonna try some stuff out. We're in a very weird space at the minute, but again, it allows me to try out some stuff. This got deep very quick. A fun little group project, maybe, possibly. I'm so excited. You don't understand. I'm like ready to do it tomorrow. I was ready for it yesterday. But yeah, I don't know. I have some other things in my mind that I want to try and do, but I will hold off on those. This really seems like fun. I know it's a lot of work. It is, especially when it's annoying because every time I've got some momentum with streaming, something happens, which then causes me to take a break and then lose said momentum. So, although I've been streaming for almost 7 years, I've really only streamed probably maybe 4 years, taking out my breaks and periods that I didn't stream. So that's why I'm really like adamant to do better. You can tell hours at some point now your hours have been slashed to fuckery. I just kind of don't know where to start. Girl, jump on Discord. Let's go. I got you. Just figuring out as we go. Yeah, like it's again this whole thinking you know what you want and then that just something happens and you're like, oh, that is definitely not what I wanted. And you're like, what do I do now? What happens now? I don't know. I just don't think people talk about it enough. A lot of communities see different reasons for their success. Every streamer will have something that they deem success in their eyes. For me, I know it's such like a mundane thing and Twitch partner doesn't really mean anything anymore. It kind of gets you more clout with brands and whatnot, but I've been close to it once. It would be nice to hit it. Do I think it will be this year? Maybe. I hope. But we are nowhere near the stuff for that, so I'm not worrying too much, but financially, yeah, I mean, some streamers will consider themselves successful if they are just able to go full-time from streaming, even though they don't have a large audience. And it's similar to your brother where he got everything on silver platter. I feel like I'm kicking and scraping to get everything. Yeah. And that sucks. But it could also potentially give you more drive to make something work. It's very weird. Very, very weird. This chat also got very deep, by the way. I was gonna come off like 40 minutes ago, and then we got chatting. But yeah, I think we're all just figuring it out as we go along. I don't think any of us really know what we're doing. It's healing, yeah. And it's nice to be able to talk about that on stream now. I could never really before. Ah! Oh, I lost John. We're all here stumbling, but at least we got the support systems, and I think that's the most important thing. Not to rely on other people, but to have other people there if you need them. Duck therapy sessions is what we all need from time to time. Do you all need your emotional support, Duck? There are so many ducks. I think we're getting duplicates now. Jesus Christ. But thank you for indulging me in that chat. There's a lot of things going on in my head. Whoa. I just flung my arm not where I wanted it. Okay, we'll do this row and then we'll call it for... Are you still the lava duck? You're one of them. Yeah, you are. Oh no, it says you're... There's two of you now. We're getting duplicate ducks because we've already got them all. I didn't think it kept going. But here we are. Ducks. Okay, we might just leave it there. There we go. That is for today. So refreshing to see I'm not the only one struggling at the minute. For real, sounds cliche, but I hope you'll figure it out. I'm glad we had this chat too. Sorry, I'm tangled. I feel that's also why I've been off, but I'm glad it's helped some of you. Everyone just seems to be going through it right now. So let's not tear each other down in the process, okay? We've all got our own shit going on. Trying not to do too much, trying not to overwhelm ourselves. I feel bad for leaving now. I feel like we just had a good conversation. But my stomach been grumbling. I need my mashed potato. I made such good mashed potato yesterday, it wasn't even funny. Yeah, I believe in you all too. You're all gonna get there. It might take a little bit of time, but you'll all get there. And my DM's always open if you want to chat or vent or whatever. So many ducks. Get your piggy tart, send your pig in Discord. Yes, please. Best community, for real. I feel I take you guys for granted sometimes. I feel I don't thank you enough, but I get all silly. And I'm like, thank you. Yeah, cheers. But yeah. There's so much more I could talk about, I think. But I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I also feel I'm very orange. Because again, we are... You guys are like... I don't know, I'm gonna start crying. But yeah, maybe we'll just have more duck therapy sessions next week. Maybe we can bring a topic and we can just talk about stuff that's on our minds. Because I feel like the world is just whatever the world is at the minute. I feel we could all use a bit of an escape. But yeah, thank you for joining me, chat. Sorry we only got one duck done. I was hoping to get the other one, but whatever happened, it didn't work. But we'll be back next week for more crochet, and we'll be back on Thursday, Friday for E33, and then Sunday for Mass Effect.